Let's try to solve next problem, that is reversing a linked list, which is part of linked list things. Try to understand what is a linked list and how we can work on this particular problem. So in last session we talk about like a linked list is kind of like a pointing some value, and next node will be like a pointing to another node basically. Again this will be having some value, and then is again pointing to uh, some other node. Again this keep on going till it reaches the value, and the next node should be nil. So till that time it will keep grows, right? So the problem now here is we're trying to solve the reversing a linked list. So in this case basically what we want is we want to be in a reverse order. The output should be, that is actually the v4 pointing to next element, that is v3, this one, next will be pointing to v2, I mean value 2, and next element pointing to the v1, and then at the nil. So this is the process. So we need to implement. This is the input, and this is the output. So basically this we can try in two approaches. One is like a stack wise, another one is like a iterative method. Try to understand the iterative method. Basically, so iterative method actually iterative way, we can take two basically two nodes, which is actually kind of right, this function is there. Try to understand this. Basically this reversing list we can take it as one node looks like this, basically list node of type, right? And we'll try to use the current node, that is the head, and we'll try to iterate till current node is not equal to nil, and we'll take the next node should be what? Next node should be current next, okay, and current next will be PRV, whatever we took that PRV, previous node, basically previous node is equal to current node. Now current node will be next node, right? So we'll iterate these steps. I will explain what are the values will come here. We'll try to return the PRE. Okay, let me run this if there are any complications or there, I mean compilation issues or something. Looks this is works. Okay, so this code we need to understand in a visualization format. Okay, let me type this code here so that so here basically let us draw a table so that we can understand what will happen here actually each step wise. Okay, so we can take the probably steps. I will write some different thing. Oh, I will take light. Okay, this is the steps, and current node, and then previous node. What happens these values, what will be the next node? Okay, next node, and what will be the updated list looks like. Okay, updated reversing a list looks like. So initially you take first step, current node will be let us take values here. Okay. So we'll take like this, 1 pointing to 2, 2 pointing to 3, and 3 pointing to 4, 4 pointing to nil. That means this is ended. So the output should be, output we'll see like how the output will come here as per this code whatever we wrote. And step 1, and the current node could be here, and this is the here, right? Current node would be here, this one, and a previous node whatever we, this is by default nil, and next node, if you see that next node will be, we're pointing to this one, right? This will be 2, and yeah, updated updated after this thing, actually this current will be pointing to, so this will be like updated will be this one, right? This is the step 1. When we come to step 2, if you see that when we came to step 2, this the current node value become 2, right? So 2, and the previous node, if you see that previously previous value we assign and then we incremented, previous node will be 1 and next node will be 3, and the resultant should be like 1 and nil, right? And the next step will be like if you see that next step current node will be like assigning here, that is 3, and the previous node, if you see that previous node we already stored that, that is actually 2, and the next node will be 4, and resultant will be like a, if you track the node previous, it will become like a nil, right? Let us take one more thing because we need 4 steps here, right? So now for the 4th step, when we reach here, and current node will be 4, and the previous node will be 3, and the next node is nil, right? And the resultant could be like 4, 3, 2, 1 and nil. So in this case we are basically, we are by the time it iterates it next iteration, by that time actually the previous node become 4, and then we will return from here, because this will be, current node will be updated with next node, that is nil here, so it won't iterate previous thing, then it will previous already updated here with the 4 node, and it will become updated list will become this one. So this is how actually it will work. This, the time complexity will be like a size of the linked list only, right? This is big O of I can say n number of nodes. So this is the approach actually. It will try to do that, and I already wrote the code here, and I will try to submit this. That's it. Thank you. I hope you like the lecture. Let's see the next